apparently this is a take two because I actually was about halfway through talking about today's video in terms of what I was going to be talking about, and boom, no more memory. Man, really? That stinks. I was actually on a roll too. Really wanted to... Seriously, I'd already made my NFL pick. I wasted time looking at some sort of unsaved message I got from my sister-in-law. Like, really? That's lame. Well, again, take two. Good morning and happy Thursday, everybody. Yes, it is Thursday. The week is nearly over. Just gotta go through these last several days, which is very much doable. And, who knows, maybe something good will happen before the weekend starts, and then we'll be able to enjoy the weekend proper. Although, sometimes, it really can hit hard when it comes to the fact that tomorrow's going to be the first Friday since before March of this year, so quite a while ago, where I'm not going to be able to go to Rita's. I know. No Rita's tomorrow. It's closed for the year. It's sad. But, I've said this before, it'll be open again. I just gotta wait until March. It's gonna be a long time from now. It's gonna seem long because of how long winter can be. But, again, there are so many awesome things to look forward to this winter that I couldn't even, be like Batman in Justice League Doom. Like, if I had a week, I wouldn't be able to tell you how many things you do. You have, at the end of the month of November, you have Sparkle, and then the Festival of Lights a week later in Corning. Or also, I believe, on the weekend of the 30th, that Sparkle takes place. Holidays in Horseheads, that also takes place. Both events are pretty big. Lots of hustle and bustle and very, very, very little parking. So, yeah, I've been to both before. In fact, for middle school, I had to be at Holidays for, middle school choir, performing for everybody outside, where you would think it would actually be really cool, but really it wasn't. It wasn't that bad at all. And, I've been to Sparkle and the Festival of Lights. Both are pretty good. In fact, my brother actually performed in the holiday parade for the Festival of Lights. Because he played a trumpet for Notre Dame High School. So, yeah. So, obviously, I've been to both. Had lots of fun at both. But, honestly, again, lots of hustle, lots of bustle, very little parking. Suffice to say, the weekend of the 30th of November, or the, weekend of the 1st in December, at least for Corning, and the previous week for Horseheads and Corning. If you have any plans on being on Hanover Square in Horseheads or on Market Street in Corning, you may want to have those plans nixed because, again, you're not going to be able to do much. In fact, one of the reasons why I really never go to those things is because, again, parking is just a huge nightmare. Sometimes you have to park over a bridge. Sometimes you got to park well over a mile away just to get to where you need to go. And again, it's late November, early December. It's cold outside. Do you really want to walk that far just for, don't get me wrong, it's fun if you're actually able to go. You meet people, see a lot of great things. It's great. I love it. But is it really worth the cold is the problem. So, yeah. It's weird. I didn't even think about talking about those things until just now. Not just those, but, you have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, you have New Year's, you have Valentine's Day. You have the holidays throughout the winter. Those are really cool. Um, let's see what else you have. And just because it's going to be cold doesn't mean every day is going to be, miserable. I mean, some days we're going to get lucky and we're going to get, it's going to be cold out, but at least it'll be bright and sunny, which, I love letting the sun shine in. That's why I keep my blinds open. Natural sunlight is good. It's good for you. So that is always very nice. Um, okay, well, I guess now that I've rambled on long enough, how about I get into the game today, shall I? I mean, there's only one game today, so the Steelers and the Browns. Well, this is actually quite an interesting turn of events because, AFC North Division, it can be very competitive. Going to be a veritable bloodbath if no one's careful. Let's see. It's actually interesting that Skip Bayless brought this up just the other day. Both the Rams and the Steelers, who played on Sunday, as of right now, are 5-4. If the playoffs were to start today, the Steelers would actually get into the playoffs, and the Rams wouldn't. With that being said, I'd gladly take my 5-4 Cowboys over the 5-4 Rams. Yep, we're in the playoffs. My Cowboys are officially in the playoffs too because we have the tiebreaker over the Eagles because we beat the Eagles. Oh, that was such a wonderful evening. I gotta say, someone on the Eagles, please keep talking bad stuff about my Cowboys, and we will beat you. That's pretty much how it's been for like the last year and a half at this point. Seriously, whether it's the players or the coach, come on, I thought Doug Pearson was supposed to be more of a classy guy than this. I mean, don't get me wrong, he coaches the Eagles, and I hate the Eagles, but at least he actually has some class to him. Well, had. Not anymore. Because, again, made fun of my Cowboys, which, shame on you. And, you got your comeuppance, as you should have. So, yeah, lots of animosity here. But that's not about the Cowboys and Eagles. I'm talking about the Steelers and the Browns. Let's see. The Steelers are actually on fire as of right now. So, I'm picking the Steelers over the Browns. I think Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner are going to have some pretty big games. Again, I feel bad for the Browns because this is supposed to be a bet. And here's the thing. The Browns, for all intents and purposes, are not a bad team. I mean, they upset Buffalo just this past weekend. So, it's not because of them. They're just not playing to their standards, which can be very detrimental. I feel bad, but I gotta call it like I see it. The Steelers are actually the better team over the Browns as of right now. So, yeah. Sorry, Browns fans. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Baker Mayfield will wake up feeling dangerous and throw for like 300-plus yards to OBJ and Jarvis Landry. Maybe Nick Chubb and the running game are going to be, explosive. Maybe he'll find a way to stop. Maybe the defense will find a way to stop Juju and James Conner. I don't know. But, yeah. Again, we're not going to know until tonight. And I'm not going to remotely try and pick scores because who the heck is ever going to be that accurate with the prediction? Not me. So, yes, I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Cleveland Browns. And with that said, there was one other thing I was about to do right as the camera cut off and then turned on and ran out of memory. And that is, believe it or not, the One Piece manga chapter spoilers for chapter 962 are out. Now, I've explained what spoilers are before, so there really isn't much to say. But for those of you who don't know, it's pretty much just a page or two of the manga where you see characters, you see things going on, but because they're in Japanese, I have no idea what's going on, or what they're saying, or whatever. And I really was about to click on the link to see what it was. I thought it was going to be like maybe Plankton, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, where he's looking at the Plan Z file like it's a dirty magazine. Kids, don't read dirty magazines. Thank you. So, I'm not holding on anything, but I guess I could probably... And here's the thing. My phone is covering half the computer screen. Even if, well, then again, it would just be simple as, over here. But I still would be guaranteed to be able to see everything. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Come on, let's see. Okay. Some of this I can actually make out. Not in Japanese, but in terms of the pictures, I know what's going on. Okay. That's one page. That tells me nothing. Have no idea what that is, other than I recognize the character here and there. Yeah. That was like 3 things that they showed. And there was one thing I did see that was of great interest. And that was, believe it or not, pertaining to chapter 957, which, funny enough, was actually the last major chapter I put in the link before I gave you the title of the chapter, which is Big News. Now, if you didn't read that chapter, a brief recap is chapter 957 may very well be the biggest manga chapter to have come out in 2019. Hands down. It's probably not even close, actually. So what happened in the chapter? Well, they revealed the bounties of all of the 4 emperors, the former pirate king, as well as they went into detail on the legendary Rocks pirates, who include several of the 4 emperors who are currently around today. Yeah. It was pretty big. And it really set the standard for this, for going forward in the series. It also revealed the infamous God Valley incident. Ooh, what's the God Valley incident? Well, believe it or not, I mentioned the Rocks pirates, right? So these were like the biggest names of the pirate world right now. Big Mom, Kaido, former Whitebeard Edward Newgate, Shiki the Golden Lion. They were all in the same crew together, all under the captainage of one man named Rox D. Zebek. That was his name, right? The God Valley incident is where they met their end at the hands of the most unlikely duo to have ever existed. It's unlikely because these 2 individuals were rivals. That was the future pirate king at the time, Gold D. Roger, and grandfather of the protagonist of the series, Monkey D. Luffy, Monkey D. Garp. In fact, it was because of what happened to God Valley incident that Garp was given the title of Hero of the Marines. Oh yeah. It was, suffice to say, chapter 957 was some pretty heavy stuff. Like, again, it was very apropos that the title of the chapter is called Big News. Because it was big news. Not as big as, say, me getting nephews, of course, a week ago. Yeah, my nephews are a week old today. So, yes. All in all, that was fun. And, yeah. I can't wait to read the chapter tomorrow. And then sort of share some of my thoughts on it. So, yeah. That being said, though, maybe I will put a link into this chapter 957. Maybe I should do that. That'd be most convenient. Not because of the fact that I ran out of memory. I just realized I'm now running a little bit late, so I better be moving. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe, and follow me on social media platforms, turn notifications on YouTube. I am very humble. I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Remember, if you guys want to talk and share with me, to London here. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.